see how the network is getting funky? Let's slow it down real quick. Yeah, what's up? Alright, so we got a 2006 Vitara, Grand Vitara, which is carry the J20A engine. Right, so customer complaint is that the vehicle's acting funky. This basically, I'm at another shop. As you can see, I have all the vehicles park up. So I'm just going to diagnose this vehicle for them. Right, so can't really give me much. He sent me some codes. So while we waiting for the codes to come up, right? I can't unplug my tool and hook up the bulb as yet. So let's do some research based on what I catered so far, what I got so far. Right, I got a P1674 code, right? And I'm also got a, let's see what this is. I got a B1553 code also. Right, so we got our hands on some codes here. Let's check it out. So we getting the P1674 CAN communication bus off, and as you notice, all these is basically speaking on the same CAN network, right? You see TCM has a CAN fault, which is the control module communication. P1774 ABS saying U1001 lost communication with the ECM. Control module communication bus off history. AC CAN communication circuit malfunction B1553. That's AC. This is a BCM control module bus off. That's a U1073. U0155 lost communication with instrument panel cluster. Control module 4-wheel U1073 control module communication bus off. Already got the BCM, sorry about that. So basically it is a module, probably a module pulling down the network, right? Is it the ECM, the BCM? What am I getting on the dashboard? Right, so right now key is on, engine off, right? The key is off, engine off. Brakes is down like this, and you see the brake light is not even coming off. Look, check it out. And it's saying E and it's saying H, and this is what I was talking about, right? The lights came off. So this will be the BCM one, which is the U0155 lost communication instrument panel. As I said, it's down, and you're not even seeing the brake even coming off, and it's remaining on E. And we know we have fuel because it starts right up, and the temperature gauge is not even moving. Alright, so I'm gonna start the vehicle, and it's still saying E. Alright, vehicle is on. I'm gonna mash it and select the gear. I'm in reverse. I'm not seeing anything. Right back in park. Handbrakes up. Car is running. And it's not moving. So what we have here, it looks like it's a module fault. I'm gonna take it off. It's a module, probably a module that's pulling down the network. So we gotta figure this out. So I'm gonna attempt to go into, well, I keep getting knocked out, and I'm also getting kicked out. Why? Alright, let's try to go into ECM. See if we get some kind of data. Oh man, wrong one, sorry. we're gonna go into the ECM. It's automatic. And see if we gain anything like any PIDs or anything like that. AC switch. I got a brake switch. Something. There's anything. Let me see. Alright, so AC switches. I'm putting on the AC. Alright, so we got that. Alright, I'm gonna step on the brake. Brake switch is on. Alright, so we know that part of it. And you're hearing the solenoid moving for the selector. So that means it is speaking to the BCM to release the gear shift. Alright, you hear it again? This is when I step on the brake. So when I step on the brake, you're seeing the gear shift, the gear switch activating. When I put on the AC blower, you see it comes on also. So it is, they are talking, but one of the modules is glitching. Key on, engine off still, and the fuel didn't come up. Alright, so how are we gonna attack this? Since it has some, matter of fact, let me hook up my Bob, as I said, and check the CAN network, and probably gotta start to undo some unplugs to see who is acting up. Alright, so let me do that. Alright, and as soon as I start the vehicle, you see everything comes back up. Alright, let's put the handbrakes down. You see the switch coming off. As soon as we start the vehicle, all the lights came on. You seen the fuel back up, seen the locks on. See if I can go into the system, if it'll let me in. It's supposed to. Alright, I'm gonna just check my network real quick. Let me set this up real quick. Alright, so based on what I'm seeing here, something is looking really fishy. Alright, let me try to go back in. Using the scan tool. Alright, everything is back up again. But I'm trying to narrow down to see who is pulling down the circuit. Alright, which module is acting up. If it's the cluster, if it's I'm not sure. But as you can see how the network is behaving. Let's stop this and let's go back. Let's check out these packets here. And it's not looking good at all. Alright, so for the service manual, what they said when you have a CAN communication line circuit check, basically they say check the circuit between combination meter, right, the ECM, TCM, the ABS, ESP control, 4-wheel if equipped with it, right. If you get a DTC of P1674, which is CAN communication bus off error. Right, so they say basically replace or repair or replace if you go to step 6. So they tell you to, matter of fact, sorry, they said when you get that, go to step 6, which is the meter fuse check. Turn the ignition switch off, check for fuse blown at meter fuse in junction block. If the meter fuse in good condition, go to step 7. Replace meter fuse and check for short. And then they tell you now in step 7, combination meter power supply check, remove combination meter, referring to combination meter, move a tool and installation, right. So basically just tell you to check this, check that, right. But it looked like the cluster, I ran into an issue like this before where the cluster was bringing down the network, right, but I gotta get it to act up. So let's go back on the CAN network. Should I do some unplugs and see if the network come back up? So it looked like 1 minute I'm getting into the network and the next I'm not. So I'll figure out what module is pulling down this network. Right, so I'm scanning for codes right now. Right, I just saw the network working. Looks like it started glitch again. Let's take a look at this. This is not how it's supposed to be. Just now it was working, and now it's not. Let's take this out. Alright, let's stop it here. Alright, so what's the next step? What the next thing we'll do? Will we start to unplug modules by watching the scope? That could try that. What else can we do? We can, let's see, what else can I do? This is on. Alright, so that's when I put ignition on. Right on the bulb. Let's take a picture of this. That's how it's supposed to look. But I'm seeing a lot of noise here. Let's save this real quick. Just this current page. Let's put it as number 2. Right, all the lights are still on, and I'm still scanning. So it's reading good here. And just so sometimes you'll see it drop out. I'm still scanning, so that means they definitely talking, but something's pulling it down. I want to go after this cluster though. See why this cluster is glitching. Let's see if we could slow it down a little bit, increase the time. Take a picture of it here. Let's take a set of these packets here and see if we see anything that's not adding up. It looks good, just for the little noise. It's repeating itself. Right, so let's like I said, man, let's finish scan. It's taking real long. It's moving really slow to scan. And we may have to start to unplug to see who's acting up.